Hello.
Hello.
I'm just going to do a bit of sharing quickly. Won't be a sec. How you doing anyway? Everything all right?
All is good. Yeah,
Cool.
all is good.
I am absolutely well and truly pooped, is all I can say.
You'll be all right in a bit. You'll wake up.
Oh yeah, I know. I need to be honest with you.
You'll be absolutely fine.
Right. There we go. So hopefully. So hello everybody. If everybody can please like, share, start your watch parties. Let's go back. Hi to my dad. Hi William. Hi Emma. There's no readings tonight, guys. That's tomorrow night. I'm sure Claire could probably do a reading, but well, I'm not going to mute you tonight.
That makes a change.
Hang on a minute. There you go. Mute the mic. There we go.
No.
Hi Megan. Hi Natasha. Hi Emma. Hi Chadia. Hi Helena. Hi Johanna. Where are we? Chat just popped up then. William Tongue says hi Claire.
Hello.
Hi Join M. Ryan Maycock, hello. Mick Day, hello. Devon Sean says my two faves. Hi Dan and Claire, lovely.
Mwah. Love you, Devon.
Mandy Gooch, Rob Stokes. So, just let a few people come on, and I'm hoping that Natalie will be sharing in a little bit as well. As I say, just keep sharing a little bit more. I don't want to get myself in Facebook jail again.
No, you can't.
So we need to look at. You all right for me to cross post to yours?
Absolutely.
Let me just give me a sec, and I'll go and have a little look at it now. See if it'll allow me to do it.
Okay.
When it decides it's going to run. Hi, Anita Crane. Right. It did just load up a second ago and decided it's not going to load then. There we go.
Hello,
so yeah,
hello.
please like, share, start your watch parties. We're just going to cross post over to Claire's page as well. Computer's on a go slow.
Computer says no.
That's it, exactly. Right then. Okay, so edit post. Is it gonna let me? Better I do. I'm looking at
what's with the singing tonight, Dan? What's with all the do-do-dos? What's up with you?
It's just because my brain's not working properly. So, hi Lee, hi Leslie McFarlane. Natasha Brown says she's shared and got a watch party for us. Thank you. Hi Derek Lowe. Hi Kerry Cass. Right, let me just have a little cross post some more pages. Oh, I can't cross post yours for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
We're having a problem with this cross-posting malarkey. I don't know what's going on.
Has somebody removed me from being able to do it?
Not as far as I know. I'll have a look. I doubt it, but I'll double check. Let me see.
Hi, Stephen Harris. Devon, I'm not going to sing. I'm just seeing what's going on here a minute with Facebook. So congratulations on hitting 10,000.
I know. can't believe it. We are so excited, honestly. So excited.
Yeah, I bet.
It means the world to us, you know. We still can't believe that people are on there, they're watching us, and it's, you know, and they're so lovely as well. Everybody
Yeah.
is so lovely. It's brilliant. Love it.
Right. Okay. So I think by the looks of it, I think you haven't. If for some reason it's not showing as you guys have, I don't think you guys have accepted for some reason. So I'm just going to send it to you again. All right.
Yeah, just send it over and I'll get Danielle to sort it her end, so don't worry.
Oh, all
We'll
you
get
got to do,
sorted.
I'll send it to your messenger, and all you've got to do is accept it, and then it'll be done, and that's that.
Oh, okay, go on then, crack on. Sorry, everybody. We'll be sorted before you know it.
Sammy Lawley, tell Claire that she talks too much.
Tell Sam, right, that she wanted to come last night, and well, she didn't realise she could have come last night to our fantastic place. And she only told me today, so she's sulking now.
Oh, yes. Hi, Coles, Deborah. Rob Stokes, I'm going to watch John live tonight. Cool. Devon Sean, congratulations. You deserve it. You're all amazing. Got to say my two favourite teams. Thank you, Devon.
Oh, she's so lovely.
Well, we're doing quite well. I mean, like I say, I mean, you know, I mean, as of, just to give you an example, I mean, as of right now, let's have a little look. Where are we at? We've just breached 35,000 followers.
Woo!
So, and we're at 33,500 likes at the moment. So, well chuffed for everybody. Zoe Best, hello. Amanda Gooch, I watched John as well. So just while we are finishing off some sharing and having a bit of a chinwag briefly, Alex Bill as well, hello. On the on my page itself, you'll see there was a little competition thing that if anybody wanted to be in the pot to be able to win a Dan Litchfield Ghost Hunter embroidered baseball cap. You can go on. You can have it's £1 a number. We've got a few numbers left. No money will be taken from anybody until the full 25 numbers are filled. But if you want to do that, go there. We've got a really good prize next month, but we'll go in and explain that nearer the time. So you should have received the link I sent you, Claire.
Yeah, I've clicked on it. It should be done now.
Coolio. Let's have a little look. Let me just refresh this a minute, and it should be allowing me to cross post then. And then we'll get started having a chinwag.
Yeah.
Well, get on. You're all doing amazing. Much love to all your community. Love how you boost each other. That's it. Well, you know, this is where the cross posting comes in handy as well. It's not working at all. It's not registering. I don't know why.
Well, I've just had a little look. I've just had to remove someone just temporarily because you're at the bottom as if like I've got too many people. But I didn't think you could have too many people.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Because it worked the other day, but I think Danielle might have took herself off to put you on.
No, I'm not. I'm no longer on as an admin on your page, but that shouldn't matter. With the
you're on my list. You're on my list, but it's got a cross by you, so I don't quite know why it's doing that.
Shouldn't matter, see. So, never mind. It's not working. So, it's a little bit on the strange side. I don't know why it's not working, but hey ho.
No.
It's just not giving. You're not on my list whatsoever. You see, to be able to.
No.
But never mind. So,
don't worry, we'll set up a watch party for you for now, and we'll do it that way. All right, sweetie. We'll get it sorted. Don't worry. One way or the other, we will sort this problem.
That's it. That's it. So Devon Charles says, "I want it." I'm probably looking at that wrong. Rosalind Golke, hi Dan Litchfield and Claire, One Entity Paranormal Investigators Worldwide. Love you too. Love you, Claire, and love you, Dan Litchfield and Natalie too.
Oh, love you.
Derek Lowe, Dan, make sure you get more vocal than Claire.
Who was that?
Guess. Have a guess.
Derek.
Yeah. Karen Ward Amos, hi Dan, Natalie, and Claire. Natalie's actually Probably have Natalie. I don't know. Not sure, but thank you. Much love to Natalie. She's at home. She's not very well tonight, so she's not feeling best. So.
Oh no, poor girl. I have messages today.
Thanks, Devon. Should do a raffle for someone to win a hunt with you. I'd buy all the numbers, lol. So if anybody would be interested in that, I suppose we could put up maybe a raffle for that. I don't know. We've got, I don't know, what date is it today? 17th. Do you reckon we could raffle off a spot for the 3rd of July?
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea, actually.
I might put it up because we can put it over onto your page as well, couldn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? So, cool. When out ghost hunting, next question applies to both. When are you out ghost hunting? Next question applies to both. When are you out next, Claire?
We're out on Friday night, 9:30.
Friday night, 9:30. Okay, so Nat and I are out on Saturday, be hopefully about 9 o'clock. Got a long drive to get to where we're going.
Where are you going, Dan?
I can't tell you where we're going.
Oh, no, you can't tell us where. I mean, what area? Whereabouts?
It's Cheshire.
Oh, okay.
So we called it Fright Night Farm. So it's so that'll give you an idea.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So what we got here then? Rose Cook, hello. Craig Aaron Smith, hello. Devon Sean says should do a raffle for someone to win a hunt with you by number. Yeah. Stephen Desi McGee, what are your thoughts on sleep paralysis, Claire?
On sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to say I've had it once. Now it actually was a medical thing that happened to me, and it's because I was actually pregnant. And they said that something happens in your brain, this chemical. And I remember waking up. Dan's going to love this, by the way. I couldn't physically talk.
Bloody hell.
But I had to write things down for about 5 minutes. I was panicking inside because I couldn't get out my emotions of how I was feeling. And then all of a sudden, it was like, I could do it. And it actually was to do with blood pressure because of my pregnancy. So I'm going to go for the actual medical thing with sleep paralysis. If that's the question, is it paranormal or is it medical? My experience was 100% medical. But I have heard of occasions. Now, Dan, I know Mr. Skeptismo over there will probably disagree with this. But it's not actually the paralysis. It is actually an out-of-body experience, which causes a very similar thing. So obviously you're not quite back in your body, so you are getting the sensations that you want to be able to communicate, but you actually physically can't because you haven't got the energy to do it. So I've heard of that, and I would never dismiss it, you know. It's never happened to me, but I'd never dismiss it.
I mean, to me, it's more the fact, it's more of a, medical issue than anything. I mean, sleep paralysis, people believe that, you know, being obviously like being suffocated in sleep or being, by spirit or being pressed down on where they can't breathe, you know, they believe that's paranormal, but most of the time it's, most of the time it's, do you know what? I'm having a real struggle with my words today. Most of the time, it can be explained by a medical reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, William Tung has a question. He just wants to know, Claire, is Benny related to you? But I'm going to mute Claire very quickly on this one because I'm going to say this. If Claire dyed her hair green, then, yeah, probably they would be.
You are so cheeky, Dan Litchfield.
Well, answer the question then. Come
on. No, he's not related to me. I do call him little bro, and he calls me big sis. And this has actually gone on since we met.
Because Claire's about twice his age.
I'm going to punch him just because you got told that you looked 58 or whatever it was. Don't start with me, Mr. Litchfield, honestly.
Oh, well, you know.
No, do you know what? Benny's the nicest lad you could ever wish to meet. And if I was to have a sibling, which I haven't, I'm the only child, he would be the ideal person. He's just lovely. And I do call him little bro because he's so sweet and he's just, yeah, he's adorable. And yeah, I do think if I did dye it green, there could be a resemblance there, you know.
You're just a bit shorter than him.
A little bit, yeah. He's 6'4".
Stephen Desi McGee says it happens to me a lot where I can move, not move at all, but can see around me happened from a child and still does. I'm presuming that's the sleep paralysis side of things. Roslyn Golke says, "Hi Dan, I'd love to enter the raffle, but I'd need to pay by bank transfer though, as it's easier for me as I do have a learning difficulty." Thanks, Dan. Banana. I think, you know what I think? I think what we should do is, I think if we put 1 to 100, yeah, and did a pound per number, for example,
yeah,
put it up on not only our page but your page as well, and then and the only time we would draw or take any money from anybody for it, we would be purely let's think. Well, the moment all 100 numbers were filled, how does that sound? And then we could the money from it, we could make a decision on a cause for it to go to.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Absolutely.
How's that sound? And the winner would come and join us maybe on the 3rd of July.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds great. Absolutely brilliant.
They just have to be able to travel to. I'm just trying to think where it is, what county it's in now. I can't think. We'd have to put it in there, so they'd have to be able to travel to that county on that day. Nicola Reed, I've studied this and qualified as a therapist, know a lot about dreams, etc. Sammy's having a laugh. And Devon saying she's dyeing her hair this weekend. She can't wait.
Oh, Devon, are you going green? Is she going green? Because I tell you what,
probably.
Devon, oh, you are absolutely beautiful, by the way. That picture that you sent, you are absolutely gorgeous.
I think we need to make it probably more than 100 then, just in case, so Devon doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's what we should do. We should do like a bidding war for it. What do you think?
Oh, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think if we did. Excuse me.
Oh my good God!
I'm so sorry. This is called. That's called me waking up after a nightmare at 2 a.m. this morning, and and then having a hell of a long day at work. So we're probably only going to do an hour on this tonight because I'm absolutely knackered. So
you are terrible. I tell you what, click off and I'll just do the show for you.
Do you know what?
Useless you are, Dan Litchfield.
Do you know what? This is one of my first full weeks at work this week virtually, and it's knackering me out.
Yeah, it will do. It will.
Do you know what I mean? I started this morning at about 8, and I got home at about 6-ish. Well, yeah, just after 6. So, and I've non-stop all day. So, Craig Aaron Smith has said, "I'd love to join you, but I'm in New Zealand. I'll pay it forward though."
Oh, bless.
Rosalind says she's going to bang our heads together if we keep arguing.
They're like brother and sister. It's ridiculous.
Hi, Sean Sim. Sean, I haven't forgotten to look at your email. I just haven't had a chance to at the moment. I'm trying to stop myself yawning. I'm so sorry. So if it looks like I'm pausing for a sec, I'm just not. I just need to go. I need to go to bed early tonight, I think. So sorry, guys, for me yawning, etc. tonight. What's the worst thing that you've experienced from a spirit question for both? Always go ladies first, that.
The worst thing you've ever experienced from a spirit question?
No. So what is the worst thing you've experienced from a spirit? And it's a question for us both.
Okay, fair enough. Oh God, how many times we've had this question so many times, but I don't account things as being worse. I account things as being like really interesting. Actually, yesterday, I think yesterday,
Hang on a minute,
absolutely,
one sec, Claire. I just got to do this just for Sammy.
honestly.
Look, she told me to.
Right, Sammy, that's it. You're off the team. Gone, fired, sacked. Oh my good God. Anyway, anywho, yeah, yesterday, luckily, before we started the live, Benny was standing behind us with his camcorder going, thank God. And as we walked into the first room, Roslyn, you're supposed to be our mascot, right? That is it. Will you stop putting all of these comments up on the screen? I swear to God, he does need to go to sleep, you know. Honestly, if I had any control over this, I'd take him off. Thank you, William. Thank you. See? Okay, so Benny had the camcorder. We were all in one area, and it was as if something was standing in the middle of all of us. And all we heard was, get out. And we all heard it as clear as day. And then ran to the end to see if he could hear anything. And then we got two huge bangs. Yeah, Cara, it's always pick on Claire Day when I'm with this Mr. Litchfield here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And that was horrible. Yeah.
She's only little. There's not much padding there, Sammy.
Yeah, okay. That was weird. That was weird. I don't like I can't tell you in detail what happened. I'm having a conversation and the next thing the chair goes. It was caught on film. I was literally talking, chatting, obviously. And then the next thing, chair goes, I end up on the floor, and it was caught on CCTV. So that was pretty weird. That was about 2 years ago now. 2 years ago. But I was with another team at the time, so I can't use the footage anymore. Right. But I have witnesses. As well. So yeah, it was horrible. It was more of a we were in a place that we'd never have thought anything like that as would ever happen. I've got a pancake bun. What the hell's a pancake bun? By the way, Sammy, everybody, she's my best mate. Just so you know, she's my best friend. So this is why I get the abuse of her and now Mr. Litchfield.
Oh, I'm just putting on screen what she's writing.
I get this abuse every time she comes round to my house, so there's no difference there.
She tells you got a pancake bum every time you come round your house.
No, I said abuse. This is terrible. Anyway, can we get back to the ghost stuff? Sammy Lawler, you're in trouble, honestly.
Okay, Coles Deborah said, what would your advice be with regards to equipment as want to check a few places in Devon besides just a phone? What else would be good to have?
Well, I always swear by the spirit box. Always. I'm still not a fan of apps. You know, I'm still not. You know, we've tried quite a few, and yeah, we've had a few things come through, but I still don't trust them 100%. It's like the K2. I love the K2, but I think that you need to be in the middle. You know, like we were when we was at the haunted house, the haunted mansion. You know, you keep it away from everything else because the slightest little bit of electrical current or whatever is going to trigger it off. So as long as you're in a cave or somewhere where there's nothing around you, they're fantastic pieces of equipment. But just a little bit unpredictable. But spirit box, 100% for me.
I'll be deadly honest with you though. I mean, if you haven't got the money to buy spirit box and a few other bits to start with, I mean, some of the apps have spirit box functionality, so they're good. They're good as a starting point, I suppose. You know, before you start building your other equipment up. But then your phone itself has got a voice recorder on it generally. You know, I mean, you can. use a few other bits and pieces that are on it, you know, to be able to help. Compass is a good one. Basic ones, because the compass is the original EMF meter. So
Yeah.
Devon says, did you leave Ethel at the farm, Claire?
Oh, don't. Bloody Ethel. Oh, what was all the names people were coming out with? Oh my God. We were howling. Absolutely howling. That place. Some of the stuff that we found, Devon, that you don't actually know about as well. Wow. Yeah, very wrong.
Rosalind says, oi, Claire Beale, you can't take Sammy off the team. I have the say as group mascot, so behave and leave Sammy alone. Oh, no. You're so naughty to her.
You don't know the half of it, Rosalind. Trust me. Sorry, my dog's going mad here. Wait there.
No worries. Oh. Is that an Ewok?
Yeah, it's my little Ewok.
I was going to say. Mickey Vowett says, I've been using the spirit box before bed. Every night since then, I have dreams of my relatives who have passed away. They seem to be giving me messages. I'll be deadly honest with you. I think the best thing anybody can do really is try and switch off before they go to bed, rather than doing anything paranormal. If you're going to do anything with in terms of communication wise with the paranormal, it's better to take some time afterwards and just switch your brain off, rather than going to bed sort of wired after an investigation or doing some work with paranormal. It's better not to go to bed with that on your mind, really, I think. Would you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. I really do, Mickey. I think as soon as you're wired from anything energy-wise from paranormal, it's like when we get back from investigation. You know, sometimes I get back and it takes me a good hour and a half to actually come down from it. So I always say, I mean, I put Friends on, I do, and it chills me right out. Stick a bit of Friends on.
Natalie and I get home. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning before we go to sleep.
Oh my God.
Nothing other than the fact that we're winding down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We know the truth, don't we, people?
That's before investigation.
Or during.
That's it. Got to get the energies up. Sammy says, you tell her, Rosalind.
Oh, she's still at it, is she? Oh my God.
Diana says, you ever come up against a demon?
Okay. Well, Diana, I mean, this is a tricky one. Please don't think that I am in any way skeptical towards anything, because I'm not. I say this all the time. I am one of the most open-minded people you'll ever meet. But when it comes to demons, my perception of a demon is actually just a nasty person, someone that was nasty when they were alive. They've continued to be nasty once they've died and passed on. So in that case, yes, we have. You know, we've had some really horrible things. We've had growls. You know, you can feel the tension. It drags you down. It makes you feel low. It makes you feel this horrible sense of emotion, but it's not nice. So I would say that if you're going to call it a demon, then yes, have had that experience.
To me, some people turn around and use the term fallen angels and things. You know, I just tend to think that, you know, anybody who's I think anybody who's bad, anything that's bad, anything like that, you know, demon was a word that was given to something, given to bad things by religion, really. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I think people just use it and they throw it at anything that's negative too quickly. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, I mean, people say they use the term poltergeist, but poltergeist, could you say that's a demon because because it can be negative? It's throwing stuff around, moving stuff, things like that. Well, technically, poltergeist means angry spirit, so that's not a demon. A spirit and a demon isn't the same thing in the terms of what it's what people, you know, its meaning, I should say. So I think you know, we all, you know, in terms of the old saying, we all have our demons, and I think anything bad, you know, things like that is you could say is, you know, demonic in some ways maybe, but I think personally, I don't think there are demons around. I think too many people do jump on this demonic side of things, or you know, the poltergeist side of things as well. Whereas, really, I think we create our own demons to a degree, and I think it's just a way of explaining something negative or something bad. But it shouldn't be looked upon as if it is something. The term demon shouldn't be thrown around in the way it is. Really, I think personally, you know.
I
So
think demonic and poltergeist are, you know, two completely different things personally. So when you say poltergeist activity, generally it will mean that things around your home can get moved, you know, like there's a box on the floor and you can physically see that moving,
yeah.
or you know, you see cutlery moving, or there's a glass smashed in a pub, you know, straight away that is poltergeist activity. But I think when people talk about demonic entities, in other words, you know, nasty spirits, these are the ones that can physically hurt you.
Yeah.
You know, like a poltergeist, generally, you don't hear many cases of poltergeists that actually will try and push somebody like down a flight of stairs. But then you do hear stories of demonic entities, again, evil spirits, that
Did you
have
just say push
actually,
down a flight of stairs?
yeah.
I'm going to correct
No,
myself
honestly,
a second ago, by the way. It's from a second ago. Poltergeist doesn't mean angry spirit, it means noisy spirit.
noisy spirit, yeah.
Correcting myself there.
Or attention-seeking spirits, as really that's what they're doing, isn't it? They're trying to get your attention by moving things. Will you move? What are you doing to me now? Why? What is wrong with you? I swear, honestly, I swear to God.
Sorry, Claire.
No, you're not.
It's one of those conversations I think you could have all right into the middle of the night, really, isn't it? I think, you know, demons, poltergeists, anything like that, it's down to your belief system as such. I suppose, you know, it's a very similar question to, you know, do you believe in God as such? I suppose, you know.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Drew is asking, why did you get into the paranormal? Most people already know how I have, but Claire, I'll see. Go for it.
Hi, Drew. How are you doing? Okay, I'll try and make it short because otherwise Dan will just mute me. I'll do something anyway. But yeah, I was actually seeing and speaking to dead people from a very, very young age, and it stuck with me. And I tried to get rid of it at the age of 16 to have a normal life, and it wouldn't happen. And then I would still see people, and they'd come to me, and I wouldn't understand why. I even spoke in a foreign language. You know, I was a little child, and I was talking in different languages. I don't remember. I was very little, but my mum was there. Yeah, and it's just always been there. And I suffered a lot of anxiety as well for a lot of years, and doctors couldn't put their finger on what caused it. And he laughs at that point. Do you know what I mean? Seriously.
Sorry, I just read that.
Right, Derek, that's it. That's it. I'm taking you off. That's it. You're banned. Banned, I tell you. I love you, Derek. How dare you? Yeah, so basically, I've just lived my life with the paranormal, so I'm continuing it now, and that's it. There you go, Drew.
Sorted. Craig Aaron Smith says, "Have you ever got a physical experience that is not debunkable?" Question for both, especially you, Mr. Skeptic. Go on, ladies first.
No, you go first. Go on.
First of all, I don't claim to be like a massive skeptic. I think if I did, I would be not using half the equipment or most of the equipment that I use. Really, I don't claim to necessarily be a skeptic. I just claim to be somebody who likes to try different things, you know, in terms of equipment and bits and pieces like that and techniques and stuff. So, have I ever Let me get back to the question. I'm sorry. My brain's not working very well. So, where are we? Have you ever got a physical experience that is not debunkable? Not that I can think of directly. You know, I mean, yes, you can hear, yes, you get taps, yes, you get knocks, yes, you get bits and pieces falling or maybe from the ceiling, stuff like that. But a lot of those things you can possibly add links to. But I mean, nothing is truly debunkable. You know, you can find ways and means for those things to potentially happen. And like the old saying, if in doubt, throw it out as evidence. You know, so but anything that's possible, any possible explanation should always cast doubt on what's happened. So as a result, you know, then really it's not really evidence at that point, you know, or even if it's a physical experience itself, you know, there's a possible answer for everything, but you know, it's trying to find whether there is something in that venue that could have caused it, you know. Go on, Claire.
Mr. Skeptes, man. Oh,
I had to. Sorry, I had to.
I knew this was going to happen tonight.
I'm in joke. I won't do it. I won't do it again. I promise. Yes,
you will. Anyway, yes, I have, and we actually had a little discussion about this the other day on the phone. I feel the cold a lot, right? So literally winter time, I wear about 6 items of clothing underneath 2 coats. I look huge. Yeah, I can barely move, right? So I feel the cold. We went to a place and doing an investigation. I got every single layer going, including a scarf. And I was standing in the corner of the room, and I've got a cater in one hand, I've got my phone in the other hand, so no more hands. And halfway through, calling out, I felt burning on my back. Yeah, sorry, like that. Yeah, I felt burning on my back. So everybody come out of the room. So I was like this, and I just said, right, there was no one behind me, everyone was in front of me. I said, my back's burning. We walked out the room. I literally took my coats off. They lifted up all of my layers, and underneath I'd got 3 scratches straight down my back. Now, unless somebody miraculously slid behind me and the gap was about like that, or there was a nail sticking out of the wall that went through all of my layers, there is no way it could have happened. So to me, that is, you can't debunk that because you can't get to that area, and there was nobody else apart from the people that were in front of me. So there you go. That's mine, and I'll stick to it.
I'm just putting the link in the chat if anybody wants to come on and say hello. Devon says, do you believe in reincarnation? If so, what would you come back as? I'd be a bee.
Yeah, to sting me.
Go on. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a choice. That's my belief. I believe that you do have a choice on whether you want to come back. I don't think you get a choice on what you come back as. I think it depends on what level you're at. You know, they always say that you've got lots of different levels of experience. You know, you could be brand new, or you could be sort of, you know, what do they call it? An old head on a young shoulders. You know, so you've been here before, you've done it all before. I don't know what I'd want to come back as, really, to be honest. So you wouldn't want to come back as an insect because you're not going to live for very long, are you? You know. No, I think it'd be human every time. I just think I'd try better each time, you know, and maybe start things that I really enjoyed a lot earlier on in life. That'd be it.
Yeah. Well, to me, to be honest with you, I think it's just another thing in belief system, you know. I don't know whether I do believe myself. Do you know what I mean? See, look, now I'm not muting her, and she takes her headphones off, so she can't hear nothing.
so funny.
But I think, to be quite honest with you, I know that Natalie, if she did and she came back, she would come back as a bee as well. She loves bees. So Derek Lowe says, has any one of you ever been attacked by one entity?
Shut up, you. It does not say one entity. I'd say I'm going to say the
Derek Lowe, Derek Lowe and myself will probably end up getting attacked soon.
Oh, you will. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've got Derek's wife on my side. Well, for me, it was the scratches and the being pulled off a chair. So that to me is enough. Derek, honestly, don't encourage it. Why are you encouraging it? What is wrong with you? All of these messages I get off you, and you don't mean it.
What if the light we walk into in the afterlife when we cross over is our rebirth into a new world in a mainstream in a hospital room, I should say? Very true. Very true. It
is very true. I mean, I can't imagine the whole situation, the coming out situation.
Christ, she's a bit crude.
I am. I'm so sorry. I'll really try and keep it tame. Sorry.
Natalie says, I do believe there's a lot of deja vu for her. So Natalie's been through in her life, I can imagine. So there we go. I love bees. Rosalind, hi, Mummy Junie. I think Claire needs to be sorted out. I think we all need to sort her out. Number one, she needs to be stopped from swearing on the line. So you need to have a swear jar for her.
Do you know what? I actually did. I did swear really bad the other day. I try ever so hard because I think it looks really unprofessional. I do. I don't like it unless.
Oh, here goes. Here goes. You're going to get in trouble now.
Oh, there you are, Mrs.
Yeah, I'm here. You're going to be sorted out. Yeah. I don't know. Fancy's swearing on all the lives. It's not on.
It's not on at all, Rosalind.
In fact, we've got to have a swear box for you. Every time you go out on a ghost hunt with everybody, you're going to put £2 in the jar.
Okay. And that's fair enough.
All of us that can go away on holiday together. And we'll leave you back over here in Birmingham on your own. And Dan and Natalie can come with us all as well.
Oh yeah, Natalie and I. We'll use that to get married then, yeah?
Yeah, you can have some to get married with.
Oh no, we're doing the shotgun wedding, so we're going abroad for that one.
You're going abroad?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I get an invite.
Oh, I think we probably won't be inviting anybody to the wedding itself, but there'll be a big party afterwards.
Oh, that's good. I like parties.
I don't, believe it or not. I suffer badly with social anxiety. Believe it or not, I struggle. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. But I go to parties, and if I go to a party, I'm like this all night. I can't, and I struggle with it. But when you consider doing things like this or the investigations and things, I mean, you wouldn't have thought that I do, but I struggle massively. Yeah, it's really it can be really bad sometimes.
Yeah.
My brother was.
I'm a lovely mascot, aren't I, Claire?
You are. We do love you very much, Rosalind. We do.
And I love you all too.
Aww.
And I love Dan and Natalie.
Oh no, they're great. They're great.
I love Natalie too.
And maybe at some point we can all have a picture taken of us all.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of all of us together.
Oh, bless her.
That'd be so lovely. That'd be probably too.
Junie says, Rosalind, I give up. She's beyond help.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Mummy Junie. I don't know how you coped with her. I really don't. You know, oh, she's just terrible. Real horror.
A real horror. Oh, bless her. I'm not that bad.
Well, I'll have to think on that one. But I know what you could do. You could dye your hair green.
Yeah.
Have it a nice greeny colour, just
I don't know
like Benny.
You know what'll happen though is that everybody will get the two of them mixed up then, won't they? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, from the back, it'll, you know, when you turn, when if they're both looking in a certain direction, nobody will know which one's which.
No.
That's it.
but we could call Claire Benny Hill 2 and Benny 1.
Oh, it'll be Benny and the green meanie.
Yeah, green meanie. Yeah, that's a better nickname for her. So we'll have to get her to dye her hair green.
All right, I'll do that just for you, Rosalind. I'll get it green, okay?
That's lovely. Is that a promise?
Yeah, it's a promise. I'll give it a go.
I think we're all going to get in trouble now. I think we're all going to get in trouble now, look, because Cara's on to tell us.
I'll do that just for you, Rosalind. I'll get it green, okay? Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry. I'll give it a go. How are you, sweetie?
I'm okay. You?
Yes, we're good, thank you.
Good. I'm going to smack my dad for you, Claire.
Cara, thank you very much. Can I watch? Here you go. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Roslyn.
Hello.
We've got to sort Claire out. We've all got to sort her out.
No, Cara's on my side.
Yeah, I'm on your side, Claire.
No. You've got to be on our side, Cara. and your dad's side as well.
Bless her.
Maybe like my t-shirt there.
How?
Oh yeah, I like that t-shirt. I'd love one of those t-shirts of yours.
We'll put one up in a raffle soon then.
All right, lovely.
Lee Roberts says hello, Claire.
Hi, Lee. How are you, sweet? You okay?
Aww.
Banana. Banana. Bananas.
Oh, Christ.
And Dad goes yes, bananas.
Oh, no, Natalie.
Claire.
I don't see them.
Yeah.
My dad told me to tell you that he's getting a parrot and he's going to call it Claire.
Yeah, it's okay. He's had it. He's in serious trouble, honestly. You wait. I liked your dad. I did like him. I said liked your dad.
I like your dad. He's lovely. He's a lovely dad. Lovely man he is.
Did I hear that right then? He snogged you.
Yeah, he is funny. It's never a dull moment in here with my dad.
Oh my God. Where is he? Where is that, Derek? Oh, there he is. There's trouble.
Oh.
See? That's it. Right. I can see you out now. Hello, sweetie. You okay?
Oh, it's Leave
Yeah.
alone. Leave Derek alone.
I
He's
love
one
Derek.
All right, then, ladies. Well, we better.
Bye.
It's we better get back to talking about ghosts and spirits and stuff. So, Rosalind, lovely to see you. See you soon.
Yeah,
All right?
lovely to see you too.
See you later.
Love you. Love you.
Love you.
Oh, Mr. Trouble.
We'll see you again soon. All right?
Trouble. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, bless. Do you know what? Honestly, I do love Derek. I really do. He's so supportive, and his wife and his daughter. They're just such a lovely family. I love the banter. I really do. It's brilliant.
Devon Sean said, I'll second. This is obviously going back to something we said earlier on. She said, I'll second you on that, Dan. I had a reading yesterday on Claire's Live. It was amazing. I highly recommend Sam. Now, I told you earlier on, didn't I? Something a bit strange. So I found out today, and that my parents actually know Sam quite well.
Yeah.
I didn't know this until earlier on. I was talking to my mum, and it turns out my mum and my stepdad both know him from folk festivals. So, and they've been going to these folk festivals for years, so they know him extremely well. So he gave me that reading last week, and obviously the fact that then today I find out that, you know, he knows my parents, it's a bit strange.
It is really strange. I actually did message him as well, and I told him what you said, because me and Sam have been having a chat in regards. We just trialed it at first to see how he felt, you know, on the page, and if he enjoyed doing the mini readings. And he absolutely loves it, and we absolutely love him. So we've actually asked him now if he's happy to be a permanent medium for us now once a week.
Awesome.
And he said, oh, he would be, you know, he'd be over the moon to do that. And yeah, so he's going to be there every single week for 1 hour to do mini readings. And he's just lovely, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. Okie dokie. So if anybody else would like to come on, the link is at the bottom of the chat pinned. So Drew, I saw Drew was talking about coming on, just to say hello. Let's just flick back through the chat a minute and just see if there's any other questions. Anna Logan says, does colour matter to you being spirit world? It doesn't matter. Not 100% sure what you mean by that one. I know that a lot of people, a lot of mediums and that, think that there's very little space between the reality and spirit world. And on top of that, you know, a lot of people also, there's a belief, I should say, that you know, spirit, obviously any language can be understood by spirit, and what they, you know, when they're seen in, you know, potentially the way that they were maybe happiest in life. Some people believe. Do you know what I mean? So there's numerous beliefs out there, isn't there? I think it's you know, different with every single medium, everybody else who does anything to do with the paranormal. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when it says when you say colour, you know, are you referring to the actual race of the person, or are you on about colours in general in the spirit world? Because, you know, from personal experience and things that I've physically seen, there is no skin. It doesn't matter what skin colour you are. Yeah. When you pass over, your energy is energy. It doesn't matter about skin colour. But because I have actually seen a lady who was, actually she was singing. I heard her singing, and she was a Jamaican lady. And I saw her, even though you couldn't tell the skin tone, you could tell that she was a Jamaican lady. You know, It came across, it was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Yeah. And then, you know, I don't think it mattered. There's no such thing as, you know, as race as such. It's just the spirit and the energy.
Yeah. I personally believe no matter what in life, you know, skin pigmentation, the colour of one's skin, should not matter to anybody or anything. Simple as that. You know, you wouldn't, you know, you don't have a dog because it's one color. You don't have a TV. You shouldn't have, yes, okay, you can buy material things like a TV or computer or something in a different color, but nothing, anything to do with color or anything like that whatsoever within people should never be a case. I mean, come on, we'd all have issue with Claire and talking too much, wouldn't we? If there was,
It just never ends, does it?
I'm joking. I'm messing with you. So I think, you should treat people how you treat everybody how you wish to be treated yourself. And if you want to be treated like crap yourself, then you're going to treat other people like crap. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly.
If you want to treat people, if you want to be treated nice in this world, then, all you've got to do is treat people nice yourself, So I always say I don't hate a single person in this world. I just don't have time for some. That's all I say. So
yeah, there shouldn't be a colour. There's no such thing as colour in my eyes.
That's the thing, you see. To me, everybody's the same, no matter what. Everybody's whoever. So Reva Meadows, thank you for the comments. Says she's been busy for the past 2 weeks spring cleaning and I look like I've lost some weight. Believe it or not, I have. I've lost about 1.5 stone roughly. I finally managed to get into my work trousers and then my zip split on them. Shelley Biddle says it was lovely to see you, Cara. Seen you on a few lives and was lovely to see you properly.
Oh, bless her.
Where are we? Cole's Deborah says, well said, Dan. Harriet Bailey, hello.
Hey.
Rosalind says, Rosalind always writes enough so it covers us all up, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, should we just hide behind it? There we go. That's better.
That's it. So I'll read it out now. Look.
Yeah.
I'll read it out from my hairline. Look. I love you all, One Entity Paranormal Investigators Worldwide. Love your group mascot and my 2 cats too. Love you all so very much. And Dan Litchfield and Natalie, and it's brilliant. We can all have a bit of a banter together. And lots of love to you, Derek Lowe and family and Cara too.
Oh, that's lovely, Rosalind.
You'll be having to say not only Dan Litchfield, but you're having to say Natalie Litchfield sometime soon.
Yeah, my God, yeah.
So,
ooh.
She's Mrs. L.
Mrs. L.
Yeah, that's the one. Leanne Clapham, sorry, I should say hello.
Hi.
Coles Deborah says, if we all loved a lot more, what a beautiful place it would be.
Absolutely.
Anita Crane says, Dan, did you see the picture of the little boy I took the other night from the tunnels? I sent it you. It was so clear. Anita, I'll be honest with you. I've been absolutely manic since I've got back from up that way. Like at the moment, I'm kind of most of my time I'm spending up with Natalie, but then I do have to come home and do a couple of days worth of work. And then I go back up. So, obviously we're on the process of moving, etc. So, I'm struggling to do anything. I haven't even got the equipment out of the car from Sunday night yet. It's all still in the car. I've got to get it all out tomorrow and charge it up and then get the footage from Saturday night off the body cam as well. So that'll be interesting to have a look at. Devon Shan says we're all same underneath. We're all flesh and blood and energy, etc. So, Leanne Clapham says, first time on What Is This, please? So, Leanne, we're having a basically chinwag, ideally, about the paranormal. We've had a bit of a laugh with a few people coming on. So these chats are more just so people can get to know us somewhat a little bit better and things like that. So I hope that explains that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you can, Leanne. Yeah, just ask questions. If you've got any questions about the paranormal, just keep asking. Just ask away, I should say. If you want to come on screen, you're welcome. Click on the link at the bottom. Derek Lowe says, yes, Dan and Natalie Litchfield sounds great. There we go. Devon, who's your mum? Thank you, Eva. Thank you.
I'm just being quiet in the corner because I get told off if I talk. So I'm just being quiet.
I'm just having a little look on here, see if there's any questions on in the chat at the moment. Rosalind again says, thank you all, very welcome. Love to all the mods on here. Too, they do a fantastic job in each group on here too. We only have officially one mod on our page. That's it. Natalie obviously is an admin on the page, and obviously when she's not out investigating with me, she does come on and mod on here as well. But Tracy is the other mod. She's the only mod on the page. Tracy is. So Tracy comes on, she mods this page, she mods a few other pages as well. And then on top of that, she's pretty much runs the worldwide paranormal live streams group as well.
Oh.
So, Leanne Clapham, I used to live in Burntwood near Lichfield. Is that a Midland accent? You didn't live near me. But yes, Claire is she's a Brummie girl.
I am. Sorry.
Anita Crane. Right, there we go. Anita is Devon's mum.
Oh, hi,
Anita. There we go. William says it's okay, Claire. No need to be quiet. Natalie sort down. We'll sort that out.
Yeah, she will. She will. She's definitely on my side as well.
Yeah, that's
hi, Tracy.
Tracy runs the. Excuse me, guys.
Oh, for God's sake! You got to be kidding me.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
What is this all about?
Oh, I told you I'm absolutely shattered today. She's gonna get in trouble.
Oh, here we go again. I'm not at all. I am.
That's
not
very true there, Derek Lowe. No drama. We don't do drama.
Oh, good God, no.
Drama-free zone. There we go.
Yeah. No, we're not at all like that. We just like to laugh. And I think that's the best thing, isn't it?
She's on her best behaviour tonight, Rosalind.
I am.
Devon. There we go. Mum's had a tough few years losing my dad unexpectedly, but so super proud of her for everything does despite everything she's been through. I love you, Mama.
Oh, that is so lovely, and I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's
Leanne Clapham says, do you do cards?
In me? No.
Leanne, no. Even though Claire is, do you class yourself as a medium or a sensitive?
No, I'm a medium. I just don't choose. I have done readings, private. Like, I don't get paid for it or anything. I have done private readings for people, but I try not to. Who's put that?
William, I think he means me.
Oh, you've put that on, hoping that I thought that was it. I'm keeping him up, Claire. Well, do you know what? This is his show. This is actually his. I kind of feel like I might as well take over, to be honest. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dan Litchfield Show. I'm Claire. Do you know what? We do have a laugh, though, don't we?
There we go. We got a proper question.
How did you get the team together? It was actually potluck. Like me and obviously Junie's my mom, and then Sammy's my best friend. I met Danielle at the school because our children go to school together, and she instantly became a really good friend of mine, and she was into the paranormal. So that side of it all seemed to just slot together easily. And Benny, if you want to hear a funny story, my postman, who I call Postman Pat, is actually Benny's dad. And I was chatting to him one morning and he said, my son is so into the paranormal but he doesn't know, what he wants to do. That was it. That day, phone call, he started, and we went to Drakelow Tunnels.
Awesome.
And that's it. Been together since. It's amazing.
Cool. For me, it was, I started off in 2012, and obviously I started up a team. And last year, though, last year, basically, the team decided, what was left of the team decided to go their own separate ways because they wanted to do different things. So I basically ventured out on my own, started a fresh page, etc. And, I went from having a team and having about 4,000 people on the page to being on with Todd, and now obviously with Natalie as well, and having 35,000 followers. So I know. Were you just describing your hairdo?
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, I've got to say, Dan has got a lot of followers, and I'm going to be nice for a minute because I have to make the most of this. I think he deserves it. He does deserve it because he's lovely. We met up for the first time, and with Dan and Nat, I know he's going to take the mick. See, I said mick. I didn't say the other word. And they're absolutely lovely, and I think it's well deserved. Absolutely.
Thank you. A lot of hard work, to be honest with you, because obviously it's adverts and things like that you put out, but you do a lot of hard work, put a lot of hard work into things, into your page, etc. And hard work pays off, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, your page has only been around how long now? What, not long over a year?
Oh, no, it hasn't been a year yet.
Not been a year, so
no, 11 months at the moment.
11 months, so 10,000 likes in 11 months is a massive achievement. I mean, going into what was it in? I was at about about 10 months roughly, and I was on about 12,250. That's when my page got lost, and that was when it got stolen. And that was in March. So you think 12,250 in March, and we're now in June, and I'm at 33,500 likes. It's nuts, isn't it? Really. So
it is.
There we go. Shelley's just said you've done bloody good job to both of you. But
thank you, Shelley.
The thing is, I mean, you want to be able to say you've done it yourself, don't you? So
yeah.
Abigail's come on. Agreed, he really deserves it. He works very hard. I remember all those years ago I would serve Dan in the drive-thru at Gloucester McDonald's in his little car. So funny story with Abigail, right? So what it was, where I used to live, there was a McDonald's down the road, and now I drove there, and I used to have a little green Clio. It was a 2009 Clio, but it was a slightly newer shape at the time. And originally I had the my original group logo on the back. So I originally had what was my original group's logo on the back, and then I changed that to the when we changed the branding of the group. So basically, that was what it was. I went through the drive-through, and Abigail actually, she's always sitting at the drive-through window, and she served me a few times, and then one day she asked me about it, and she said about how her mum had some things going on in her house. And that's how I got to know Abigail. So, we became friends from that, and we used to chat away every time I went down there. Of course, so I was that. You can imagine I was down there a lot. I was always having my, she made the best McFlurries. That's all I can say. Always extra sauce. Derek Lowe must say thank you to Dan and Claire for giving my daughter confidence in herself since she watched. But the both of you, her confidence has grown. Thank you both. Oh, Derek, thank you.
Oh, that is so lovely. Cara, you're absolutely lovely.
Do you know what, though? The thing is, I think lockdown's done for a lot of people is give a lot of people confidence, made a lot of, and it's allowed us all to, it's allowed us all to do these things, get to know a lot of people, more things like that, As I say, I remember watching Claire's group for the first time, and I commented on it. I said to you the other week about this, didn't I? And you were like, "Oh, I don't remember that." I remember putting a comment on it because your K2 was going nuts, and Claire's like, whoever it was, I'm not sure who it was in the group, turned around and says about, oh yeah, we've tested it out and we've tested it right up to 50 centimeters away. And I'm like, oh my God, like this.
Yeah, but do you know what? You have to learn though, don't you? You know, that's the whole point. When you first start, nobody's an expert. We're not experts now, not even close.
Well, no, there's no experts in this field. That's the thing.
No,
you know.
no. And you have to learn from your own experiences and also watch other teams, don't you? You know, you have to see what's happening and what's new in the world, what's new in the field. But the one thing I do say is never copy anyone else's actual ideas. You know, be yourself, be natural, do what comes natural to you. Just don't force it.
That's it. So, I mean, it is one of those, you know, it is one of those things where you do just have to be yourself. And like you say, I find that there's too many people that, you know, just follow the same. Do you know what? I looked up the live then, and where it says live, how long it is now, and it said 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Sorry, I got a train of thought.
It's okay.
Zoned out for a second then. Yeah, I just think that there's so many people that they use the same, you know, setup as other groups. You know, they watch the big group, really big groups, you know, and they just
Derek, honestly, actually, it's not bad. I actually quite like Barbie, to be honest.
Was that's a compliment? There we go.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
So yeah, it's you know, I think it's one of those things where you just got to be yourself, show what you do. I mean, that's one of the things you see when you go out actually on your own as well. When you just go out on your own, it's harder because to a degree because you're having to go and interact with other groups and things to be able to get some venues. If you go out on your own, you can just do your own thing, but sometimes you need a little bit of a back and forth with somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
You know, sometimes people maybe not necessarily want to see just one person on the Todd, even though it's, you know, but that's why having Natalie with me on investigations is great, you know, because it gives her a little bit of banter. You notice sometimes you'll hear her tell me off. So William Tongue says, did you get a free burger? No, but I used to get extra sauce and stuff on me McFlurries, which was always good. So the best thing ever was an Abigail special McFlurry. That was it.
Oh, I want one of them. I really want the McFlurry now.
Devon Sean says, I like your teams due to the fact that you're all down to earth people, very easy to get on with, and you interact with your audience. With some don't, and you're all open to new ideas and aren't arrogant with the amount of fans you have, etc. Love you all. There's us just talking about the numbers we got on our pages as well.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not arrogance, though, is it? That's just excitement. There's a difference.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, the way I look at it, and you're probably the same, is that without the people who are watching, you know, whether we've got 29 on like we have right now, or whether we've got 209 on, you know, it doesn't, to us, it's it's these people that come on watch it that make our page, you know, and make our live streams work, etc. I mean, you know, I look at my my page insights for the month, and I'm sorry, I'm going to go again in a sec. You'll see me yawn again in a sec. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I am. As soon as we're finished on the live, I'm going to bed. I'm going to go and stick a film on in bed and go sleep, I think. So,
fine, yeah.
well, I've got to ring Natalie first, but got to go on the phone going, I love you. Yeah, I miss you. See you in 2 days' time.
Is it the first one to hang up situation? Is it? I love you. Yeah, I love you.
We're not quite like that now. We're not quite like that.
Love you.
No, because normally with Natalie and I just take we both just put our phones on the side and you're on speakerphone. Do you know what I mean? So, or we'll be on FaceTime or something. But what was I say? I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm going to
no idea. He's going to yawn now. Oh my good God! There you go.
I'm all right for a sec. Sorry. we'll schedule the yawn in.
Oh my God.
What was I can't remember what I was saying.
Right, okay, what he was talking about, he was saying it doesn't matter if we've got 30 people on or whether we've got 250 people on. At the end of the day, you're the people that matter to us. You're the important people, you know? You follow us, you support us. I'm just going to ignore him now. Don't you dare mute me. You know, without you, we wouldn't be doing this, would we? And we love it. You love it. That's all that matters.
Just drop
we
the
love that.
bloody bottle on the floor.
Seriously.
I know I'm having one of them days today. Look, so do you want to know about it? Is so yesterday I decides to cut into my hand with my snips in my toolbox. Yeah, right. And believe it or not, it don't look like much, but it hurts. Yeah, it's sore.
Hold on. Let me get my magnifying glass.
I know. Today, decided to snag myself on my saw in the back of my van. Do you know what I mean? How bad is that? Natalie said to me yesterday, she said, I've never known anybody so clumsy. What have I done with it? Where's my lid gone? There it is. So,
anyway, you need to go to bed.
I know.
You're rambling all kinds of rubbish now. It's supposed to be paranormal chat. You know what? I have got a confession to make there.
Go on.
The top half is normal day clothes, yeah? The bottom half is pajamas.
Damn right. What, you or me?
No, me.
Oh yeah, damn right. Yeah, I know. If you remember, I walked into my office room earlier on, and it was when you were already on, and I walked in, didn't realize you were on, turned around, and there's I think I just flashed my ass to you. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, Sam, I'm going to get you in trouble now because I was on the phone to Sam whilst I clicked on and I was waiting for you. And she said, "Oh, is Dan on yet?" I went, "No, I'm just looking at his chair." And she went, "Oh, dear God." She said, "I hope you don't walk in naked now." And there's me not on the phone like that. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, she don't like coming off the phone to me.
That's so sweet. I love that idea. I love it. Right.
Do you know what? I've really lost chat. I've lost where we are in the chat now. Paula Bradley says, "I love my One Entity family. They're so genuine, drama free, and so loving."
Love you, Paula.
There we go. I'm catching up on the chat here now. Derek, Ghost Hunt with both teams is brilliant.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
Well, so we've got an event on the page called Haunted Mansion, and that is myself, Natalie, and One Entity. Hopefully, Charlene Lowe Kemple will be with us as well. So I'm hoping. So, and I was hoping Kenny Saw was going to be with us. So most people will know Kenny Saw from one big group that we shall not mention. But Kenny unfortunately can't make it at the moment. So I'm hoping that Charlene will be with us for that night. So it's a big enough place that we'll be able to, have potentially up to 10 of us there. So what we'll have to do, we'll have a brief chat afterwards, Claire, and we'll have a quick chat about, doing like a little raffle thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
So Shelley Biddle says, so sweet, isn't he? Are you talking about me?
He's all right. I'm only joking.
Natalie talking about me cutting my hands and everything. Do you know what the weirdest thing was? I walked into my bedroom last night, right? I walked around in front of my bed and I stood on something sharp and I was like, do you know what? It's just like the last couple of days, it's just been nothing but hurt myself. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't surprise me.
Honestly, so I walked into one customer's house earlier on and I said to her, I got a funny feeling I'm going to do myself a mischief.
Well, as the blinds just fall off the wall and smack you straight in the head.
That's it. So, I know. So I'm off to Bristol tomorrow to work. So it's going to be another long day. So, believe it or not, I'm off to Bristol. I'm going to be going up and meeting up with Drew Nicholas as well. Drew hopefully will be on tomorrow night. So he's got his internet back now. He's got his internet on. So fingers crossed, everything will be good for Drew to come on and do some readings tomorrow night. And I'm going to meet up with him tomorrow, briefly, because he's asked me. Well, he's having one of my REM pods off me. So yeah, so it'd be good to go see him as well. I might actually get to meet little Loki, which would be cool. So, but anyway, so I think it's pretty much that time. I need to go to bed.
You do, and I've got to go because my Indian is waiting downstairs.
What's his name? I have to ask a question though, right? Don't you find it funny? Don't you find it funny how they get, when you open up a tub, you just got that little Indian guy just curled up in the tub, because when you when you order your Indian,
what is wrong with you? Honestly.
Sorry. Right. I think we better end it on that really bad joke.
Yeah, really bad. Terrible.
So we'll have a little look and see what we can do with regards to the raffle. At the moment, don't forget, go onto the page and then there's the raffle still for the Dan Litchfield's Ghost Hunter hat. I can't get my words out.
You need to get him off.
I've been like this all day. So yeah, pop onto the page. As I say, next month there'll also be another competition as well. We have a pretty cool book that's up, going to be up for grabs. So Cherry Willman says, "You are beautiful people. Thanks for being so respectful in your work." Thank you very much for everybody who's come on. Don't forget to come on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Drew will be with me. Hopefully I'll be awake. Fingers crossed. Luke Whale says, "Claire is not amused. I am."
Oh, Luke, honestly, I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. I have no choice.
So yeah, thanks very much for everybody who's come on and just had a bit of a giggle with us, and thanks to Claire for coming on for that as well. Yeah, not just Claire and PJs. Look, I'm in them as well.
Hey!
So Claire, if you stay on the chat, stay on for a sec after we've ended, and we'll have a bit of a chinwag as well with regards to this raffle. We'll go from there. So we'll see you all tomorrow night, guys. Thanks very much. See you then. Cheers.
Bye, everyone. Bye.